Welcome, Pisces. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot getting ready to do your winter solstice energy reading. I'm using the 7 chakras, and I will clarify a couple, the heart and throat chakra, with a couple of cards from another, the Crow Tarot deck. So I'm using the African Tarot, as I quite often do at the main line. I am using the winter solstice energy. This is resonant in the northern hemisphere. I'm very aware that this is a different physical reality in the southern hemisphere, the global south. And I am thinking about that. I'm feeling my way through that because I do have subscribers and fans in that part of the world. And I am always thinking about how to make the information I give relevant and supportive of those that are there. But I am really taking this opportunity to just acknowledge the pause that nature is enforcing here. The shortest day of the year here is about the longest night of the year. That symbolizes the moment of pause, of crystallization, of hibernation, of pulling in, honoring the wisdom of the endings we are closing out, and welcoming and preparing to welcome the changes that are more aligned with our energetic new vision of the world moving forward. So I'm going to start with the first chakra, which is the root chakra, and connects us to the earth, to our ancestors, to the land, and to our survival instincts, our ability to survive and thrive in many cases. The Lovers here is really indicative of a significant choice that you are making at this time. I feel that some of you are considering a long-term friendship or a long-term relationship, whether it can go the distance. There is no real feeling or indication of the merit of this relationship. I just feel that for you, a serious partnership is on offer, is under consideration. And you're looking at your history together. And for those of you that are connecting to someone new, you're looking at the possibility of a long-term relationship, whether this meets the criterion that you've now established for yourself, one who is highly productive, highly self-invested, loving, supportive, with a vision of your potential, your dreams, and you are actively pursuing those. So here it looks as though you're pursuing a match in a relationship, and that's a positive thing. In the second chakra, we have the sacral chakra, which is about the way we enjoy the world through our sensory experience, where we find pleasure in the present moment in our bodies as sexual creative energies that fuel our expression. And the Fool here is highly indicative of your personal liberation. Even the contemplation of this relationship is a growth for you. There's a way in which you are taking seriously the possibility of a functional partnership that doesn't need the promise or goal of some shiny destiny or end. This is really an opportunity to merge with someone who too, like you, has worked hard, has invested in self, and has faith and belief in some higher goal to which you are both willing to move forward together on as an adventure that needs no clear indication of a destination, but rather takes all challenges as opportunities for growth and to improve. This is exciting. The third chakra is your solar plexus, where you are confident, where you are courageous, where you assert your desires and pursue your dreams. The tower here indicates that you have moved to a place where you never thought you would be. I'm not sure if it's in regard to this relationship, but this relationship can be not only with an individual or a group of individuals, but with a goal, with a passion towards something that is important to you. So this can be a professional pursuit, your professional arena, your progress, your advancement, and this is taking an unexpected turn. There's something here that has ended up not serving you in the way that you had hoped, and yet you still see an opportunity there, an opportunity to get closer to something that may resonate with with an opportunity that allows you to move something in a direction that you want it to go. So I see you kind of releasing the wisdom and or the authority of others here. They have in some way failed you, or something hasn't gone the way that it was supposed to go. So this was unpredictable, and you are finding yourself recognizing this opportunity to move closer to what it is to a place you want to be in the world, to a position in the world, to some building, managing your own economic, professional, or financial destiny in a way that is much greater than you had originally thought would be the outcome. But I see you managing more towards this place of independence in the world, this place of tremendous empowerment, taking something in a very new direction. In the heart chakra, wow, all major arcana so far, so I just jinxed it, but this is where you prioritize the work you put into yourself. You've invested in respecting your goals, who you are, your gifts, your value. And this is coming from a place of your authentic expression. Here you have devised something new. You're looking at something that has been close to your heart. This is certainly not a new plan. Perhaps this is your own business that reflects experience that you've gained from other businesses you've worked in your field. Perhaps this is a part of an organization that reflects or extends the service you've provided to communities in the past into new directions. Whatever it is, this is a project, a creation that is the result of your taking the resources that you have and having it express who you are. This is really powerful, and I do believe this bears upon your belonging in the world, where you are seeing yourself situated in a way that indicates the power of information and service that you are able to activate to and for a broader, more diverse audience. In the fifth chakra, this is the throat chakra, and the Four of Wands here is looking as though you are creating through your intention a community center, a highly functional partnership with an individual or with a group of individuals. This feels like you're establishing this center as a platform on which to grow, and you're prioritizing the process of growth as something that must be continually fueled, supported, and celebrated. So the celebration aspect is what feels like it could be a marriage or a significant business partnership. I get the feeling of a team around you. But it feels as though you're the operating agent in this team, that you are identifying this opportunity for others to participate in and celebrating the growth to get here, actually. It's less about moving forward. You've got that taken care of. You're already on this highly independent, authoritative path. But this is about honoring and ritualizing, celebrating what you have achieved to come to this place. In the sixth chakra, this is your third eye. This is where you see the truth in the larger scale, through time, through space, through your own experiences, and through the experiences of others. This can integrate past lives, the larger structure that you're able to see underlying all of your efforts. This speaks to the very practical dimension of Pisces. This is you being cautious, being very careful with what you have built as your foundation. So not only do you have a cultural and social foundation here as part of what you are building, but you have a financial foundation as well. And you're being very careful for that. But this energy is used to structure something that will protect your assets, that will protect your growth, that will invest in your growth, so that you're seeing a financial return on your efforts. So the financial return is not the end all. It is what helps to facilitate this cultural shift, this cultural foundation that you are erecting. And this really does speak to the creation of some kind of a business entity, a business that serves people, heals people, supports the generation of more abundance by a community that celebrates growth and learning as part of the growth that is then reintegrated into the business. The seventh chakra is the crown chakra. This is where we have the sense of integrity that we need within ourselves, and thus open ourselves up to the vulnerability of assistance, to intervention by divine energies, ancestors, friends, loved ones, anyone who is able to support. And this looks as though you are establishing yourself as a foundational partner, agent in your own story. You are the empress of your domain. You are one who has done the work, has done all stages of the work, counsels and assists others that work with you to understand how to operate from their strengths in order to maximize their effort. What the devotion and love is to doing things in alignment with natural cycles and in attunement with collaborators. This is all about you being recognized and rewarded for your efforts and accepting, receiving that love and acknowledgement. This is you as the beloved. And I'd be thrilled to know what some of you have been working on, Pisces. This looks very earth-shaking to me. Why don't I make the deck not upside down? I'm going to clarify the heart chakra here with the Strength card and the King of Wands, and the throat chakra with the Nine of Pentacles. And I always get kind of elaborate with this, but the Knight of Swords in the immediate future. So I'm looking at the past here. We have you really wanting to be in a collaboration, really wanting to choose those healthy partnerships that will support your growth and your development. And I see that as fueled by your independence, which is that's where you found strength. That's where you have been able to persevere through perhaps multiple relationships or unhappy relationships, relationships that didn't serve you. This can also be employment that fell short of satisfaction, didn't pay enough, where you were arbitrarily directed or worked for without receiving the profit or the return that you felt was your just due. Having held on to that independence, that ability to make decisions that were right for you as needed, never stopped you from working just as hard. From one situation to another, you never gave up. And what that has built for you is this incredible confidence and clarity about how you serve, how you bring light, how you bring wisdom and information alignment to your projects, to those you work with. And it also encourages you to stay open. So as you direct energies among a group of collaborators, perhaps navigating resources around, you stay open, you stay in conversation, you stay curious about the experiences of others that you are working with. You stay clear that they know things you don't know about what they do, and you regularly invite that. You make sure that everyone is a part of this thing that you're creating, has buy-in, participates to the best of their ability from their strength. And in that way, you create a sense of ownership with the team so that you understand you're getting the best from those who are invested. And this is part of your building strategy, your creation strategy of how you build a team that is invested in the truth, in what is best, how to serve in the best way, how to consider the economic opportunities or the relationship opportunities that are growing out of this ability to stay independent. And that feels very fundamental to your approach, not only in building business or opportunities professionally, but also in the way that you invite others to establish their worth and their value on an independent level while participating in the team. Thank you, Pisces, for this message. I thank you for your likes, your subscribes, all the ways that you support me, have been supporting me as we close out 2025 and refresh ourselves, rest ourselves, pause as we get ready to spring forward, reinvigorated in 2026. So thank you. Until next time, namaste.